a certain point in a DUI investigation, an officer, after asking you questions and doing standard field sobriety tests, may ask you to do a certified chemical test. Now, what is that? A certified chemical test is one of two things. It's either a blood draw or a certified breath test. Most people think the portable breath test that you get on the side of the road is admissible evidence in court. It is not. It is just something that the police officer uses to see if in fact you are intoxicated enough to ask for a certified chemical test. Now, a certified chemical test, like I said, can be either a blood draw or a breath test. You don't get to choose, it's entirely up to the officer. And that's where Indiana implied consent comes in. Indiana implied consent is something that the officer must read to you after they believe that you are in fact drinking and driving. Basically, the officer tells you that this is your point, that you can submit to a chemical test, either blood or breath, and if you do not submit to a chemical test, that your driver's license will automatically be suspended for 1 year. That is called a refusal suspension. Now, what is a refusal? After an officer has read you Indiana implied consent, anything except an unequivocal yes can be a refusal. Well, what if I say, hey, I want to talk to my parents first? Nope, that's a refusal. Hey, I want to talk to my lawyer first. Nope, that's also a refusal. There's nothing good that can be gained from refusing a certified chemical test. Despite Marc Lopez law always telling you to plead the fifth, this is the one time where it could get you into some trouble with a refusal suspension. Now, if you are a refusal suspension, you might say, what does that mean for me? Well, as I was explaining, it's an automatic 1 year license suspension if you have no prior DUIs. If you have a prior DUI conviction, it's an automatic 2 year license suspension. Now, under Indiana law, some courts may allow you to drive under refusal suspension with an ignition interlock device, basically a portable breath test you have installed in your car. But a lot of courts in Indiana do not like giving driving privileges to people who have refused a certified chemical test. If you have any questions or are facing criminal charges, please give the Marc Lopez Law Firm a phone call, 317-632-3642, and always remember, plead the fifth.